Gundam. Over here's Nekamaru and Mekamaru talking in the distance. You're me, you're me! Ah! Good day, good people. It is the year of the Aviator, and it is your United States Aviator here again with your weekly dosage on Thursdays of Danganronpa Hunger Games. And today we have a good one, a beautiful one that'll make you say, where did you go? No, oh, I'm sorry, Toodaloo, Despair. The cast of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, here today. And hopefully we'll have someone from the actual class who win a match, because right now there are no winners, only losers, a part of this class, and I'm just hoping that someone else doesn't steal it. Like, I'm looking at you, Monokuma. Looking at the rest of you too. But speaking of the rest of them, we need to check out who's a part of this Hunger Games. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the lot. In District 1, we have Hajime with Akane. In District 2, we have my mans, the man of the hour, Fat Togami with Chiaki. And in District 3, we have Fuyiko along with, once again, my man, the supreme overlord of ice, the shapeless insanity, Gundam Tanaka. When I was putting this together, I realized I really like the class for Danganronpa 2. I think it's a toss-up between Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa 3. I love both classes a lot. But, moving on to District 4, we have Crazy Hiyoko, who will no doubt question her sanity. In leagues with District 4, we have Ibuki. In District 5, we have Kazuichi, Mr. Soda. And we have Mahiru. In District 6, we have Mikan teaming, I guess not really teaming because there are no teams in Hunger Games, with Nagito. In District 7, we have Nekamaru with Peko. In District 8, we have Sonia, Nevermind, the greatest princess of all time, teaming with Teru. And from there, that is our 16 students, so we had to get a little bit creative and pick and choose between every other character that we had in Danganronpa 2, starting with District 9, Monokuma, and Usami. Now, Usami has stolen a win once, but look, I firmly believe that she will not win again. Don't quote me on that because I'm gonna be sad if she does. I'm gonna be angry if she does, but hopefully you won't see that anger brought out of me because we have not had a double winner yet. And if the first one is Usami, I swear to God. In District 10, we have Makoto and Skinny Togami. That's right, Skinny Togami is here. And in District 11, we have Junko, who is just everywhere. You can't get through a game without seeing her face and mentioning her name. With Kyoko. And in District 12, we have the AIs, the cybernetics, the cyborgs, we have Alter Ego with Mekamaru. And that is our rundown for today. Now, here comes the part of the video where you all need to pause and go down into the comments and pick two things. Which district do you think is gonna win? And which character do you think is going to take home the whole kit and caboodle? So, for all I know, you could have technically 3 picks. You could say, I think District 5 is gonna win, but the person I think who's actually gonna win is going to be Ibuki. That's 3 characters. You have what? How many people? 24, 3, you have a 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8 chance of taking home the victory. While me, I can only pick 1 because I'm holding myself to it. So go down in the comments, tell me which district and which character you think are gonna come out with the W. And pause it right now, because hope you paused it, otherwise I'm just standing here looking like a fool. Better go down there. I'm serious. I'll wait. I'll wait right now. Thank you for pausing it. You're a champ. I'm proud of you. Good for you. Here comes This is so difficult. I don't want to lose like I did last time. If you didn't see last time's Hunger Games, it's in the eye icon, but I did terribly. I picked Chiaki, who had a terrible showing. She died second, I think, and I was so mad. So mad. But you know what? I'm going to go against my gut. And I'm gonna pick Chiaki again. That's my pick for this Hunger Games. I think Chiaki's gonna come out on top. Maybe. Hopefully your picks do better than mine. And before we start, go ahead and like and subscribe, but especially subscribe because we are this close to 100 subscribers, I've noticed, and 5 or 6 of you just went ahead and clicked that red button, you know, it'd be pretty swell, I tell you what. But, anywho, regardless, it's time to get into this. We've wasted enough time, we've had enough banter. Hit the music, proceed, let's go. Let's find out who the ultimate is from Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns sound! Sound the horns! Akane runs away from the cornucopia. Mihiru also runs away from the cornucopia, and so does Togami. But crazy Hyoko catches Hajime off guard and kills him. Crazy Hyoko, starting things off real interesting. Nekomaru and Ibuki, as well as Usami, they all run away from the cornucopia, and so does Junko and Oshima. But Kazuichi and Nagito fight for a bag. Nagito strangles Kazuichi with the straps and runs. Nagito, oh no. It's gonna be a Nagito day, I hope not, actually. Mikan runs away from the cornucopia, but Peko attacks Nekomaru, but Kyoko protects him, killing Peko. That's not how I thought that exchange was gonna go. I just saw these 3 pictures and I was like, something bad's gonna happen, but it seems like Nekomaru is just a silent protector. Huh. Interesting. Sonya finds a canteen full of water. Monokuma takes a sickle. Sickle just triggers me now. I can't say the word sickle anymore without thinking of V3. Chiaki snatches a bottle of alcohol in a rag. Thank goodness she didn't die in the bloodbath. Makoto runs away from the cornucopia. Fat Togami is unable to convince Gundam not to kill him. My man killing my other mans. I didn't think my mans would be fighting. Come on. Teru finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Fuyuhiko clutches a first aid kit and runs, and Alter Ego grabs a backpack not realizing it's empty. That's adorable. That's something I expect from Alter Ego, to be honest. Nekomaru steals from Chiaki while she isn't looking. She's probably gaming. Or sleeping. Who knows? Alter Ego goes hunting. Nagito attacks Monokuma, but he manages to escape. Sonya stalks Mihiru. She should have been like... She needs to, like, use her camera to take advantage of looking at her surroundings. Fuyuhiko sprains his ankle while running away from Makoto. Makoto, Yude had quite... Makoto's dangerous. That luck is real. Mikan receives, if you don't know what I'm talking about, icon. Makoto, he's a lucky boy. Mikan receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ibuki sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. She's probably busy rocking or just freaking out. Foaming at the mouth. That's my favorite Ibuki. Nekomaru and Usami split up to search for resources. Gundam stalks Kyoko, oh no. Togami sleeps through the entire day. Crazy Hyoko and Junko hunt for other tributes. Teru searches for firewood, and Akane goes hunting. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the Claire de Lune because we have 4 cannon shots for fallen tributes. Hajime. Kazuichi. Peko. Fat Togami. Do I remember Kazuichi dying? Ah, yes, he was strangled by... Oh, wow, freaking Nagito. Alright, let's see everybody's status. Still an even spread. An even spread. It's just 4 people. We've got 20 whole participants to go. I really want the last 7 of you to die, though. I'm sorry, all of you, but I need someone from the class to win. And it's not looking good because 4 people from the class have died so far. Come on, game. Let's proceed. Mikan thinks about home. Usami, Nekomaru, Crazy Hyoko, and Makoto tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Teru, Akane, and Kyoko sleep in shifts. Ibuki can't handle the circumstances and commits suicide. No. When you think back to her death in Danganronpa 2, it looks like it could have been a suicide, but it wasn't. Oh boy. Monokuma receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Togami fins alter ego Mekamaru and Mahiro away from the fire. I also kind of hope that the last 2 are Mekamaru and Nekomaru. Fingers crossed. Sonya catches Fuyuhiko off guard and kills him. Jesus, Sonya, that's out of character for you. Junko is awakened by nightmares. Nagito dies trying to escape the arena. Nagito, that's not too lucky of you. And Gundam lets Chiaki into a shelter. Thank you, protect her please until the very end and let her turn on you. Day 2. Teru, Makoto, and Sonya hunt for other tributes. Crazy Hyoko runs away from Alter Ego. Togami chases Chiaki. No, stop. Mahiro picks flowers. I believe that. Monokuma severely slices Akane with a sword. It doesn't say that she died, but she might be hurt. Usami receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mikan sees smoke in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Kyoko receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gundam overhears Nekomaru and Mekamaru talking in the distance. You're me, you're me! Ah! That's how I imagine that conversation goes. Junko goes hunting. 4 more cannon shots. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Daly. Ibuki. Fuyuhiko. Nagito. Akane. And Akane did die from that sword slice, I guess. That's a shame. Sad Akane. Sad. Let's see everybody's status. Once again, none of you 7 have died, and that worries me. Because that's 8 from the class already gone, man. But Chiaki can still pull off this win. Hopefully your picks are doing okay in the comments, because let me tell you, I'm just worried that it's just gonna go downhill for me. Kyoko thinks about home. Mahiro starts a fire. Teru tends to Togami's wounds. That's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. Teru tends to Togami's wounds. Mikan and Chiaki sleep in shifts. Usami attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Sonya receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gundam accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. I was about to pick you too, Gundam. I really was, because I want you to win one, but not today apparently. Makoto and Junko tell stories about themselves to each other. Okay. Nekomaru receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alter Ego thinks about winning. Monokuma throws a knife into Crazy Hyoko's head. God bless. Sorry, Crazy Hyoko. Nekomaru dies of hypothermia. That seems wrong, but okay. Day 3, The irony. Mekamaru dies from hypothermia. Daybreak. Nekomaru dies from hypothermia. Okay. Junko, Kyoko, and Togami hunt for other tributes. Mahiro is pricked by thorns while trying to pick berries. She should have taken a picture, examined the picture, saw that there were thorns, and should have been more careful. Monokuma tries to spearfish with a trident. Interesting. Chiaki diverts Alter Ego's attention and runs away. Teru discovers a cave. Usami discovers a river. Sonya hunts for other tributes. Makoto discovers a river too. Hopefully he doesn't run into Usami because Mikan is hunting for other tributes right here, right now. Mikan, you're the silent pick this time. I keep forgetting you're in it and you're just like, hey, I'm still in. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna kill you. Fallen tributes number 3, Claire de Lune. Gundam Tanaka. Crazy Hyoko. Mekamaru. Nekomaru. Alright, well I think that's just one person from the last the last few that I wanted to go, and it's not even the one that I wanted to go. It's if Mechamaru would have won, I would have been fine with it. Alright, let's go back. Cause we've seen it before. One arena event can just end this real quick. It's been four every day, I think. Monokuma passes out from exhaustion, but probably not dead. Mahiro receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Makoto... Well, Kyoko, Junko, Makoto, and Sonya sleep in shifts. Usami is awoken by nightmares. Chiaki tracks down and kills Togami. Jeez Louise, Chiaki. Teru tends to his wounds. Mikan thinks about winning, and Alter Ego loses sight of where he is. Oh, Alter Ego. Day 4. Teru picks flowers. Teru, you're also the silent pick here. Usami begs for Chiaki to kill her. She refuses, keeping Usami alive. Oh man, that's nice. That's pleasant. That seems like real life. She'd be like, Usami, you can win. You can kill me if you win. And Chiaki's like, no, I won't do it. Thanks, Chiaki. That's why you're my pick this time. Hopefully you don't die, because I'll be sad. Monokuma overpowers Sonya, killing her. Jeez Louise. I guess that nap that you took yesterday, passing out from exhaustion, really did the trick. Makoto diverts Mahiro's attention and runs away. Kyoko defeats Mikan in a fight, not surprising, but spares her life. Alter Ego discovers a river, and Junko searches for firewood. Alright. Oh, no. Arena event. Monkey mutts fill the arena. Please. Teru survives, so does Monokuma. Usami uses Makoto as a shield from the monkey mutts. It looks like Makoto died. Mikan survives. Kyoko uses Alter Ego as a shield for the monkey mutts. It looks like Alter Ego's dead too. Chiaki survives, and Mahiro uses Junko as a shield from the monkey mutts. So this way around, it looks like we lost three of the people. Anyway, let's see. Claire de Lune, 5 cannon shots. Our fallen victims. Togami. Sonya. Makoto. Alter Ego. Junko and Oshima. And just like that, the group that I was worried about winning got dwindled significantly. We have 3 people outside of the actual class, and we have 4 people inside of the actual class, so slightly better odds for the class to win. I'm just kind of rooting for the class to win, and not Monokuma, Usami, or Kyoko. But let's see. Hopefully your picks are still in, because it's an odd assortment of picks this time. Chiaki, I feel like we have 3 sleeper picks, Mahiro, Mikan, and Teru. I feel like most of you didn't pick them in the comments. I feel like that. I'd love to check afterwards, but I feel like that. Because I wouldn't have picked them. I've picked Mahiro before, and she let me down tremendously, so I'm never gonna pick her again. And if she wins this time, I'm gonna be upset. Let's proceed. Proceed! Mahiro, Monokuma, Usami, and Chiaki sleep in shifts. That's an odd combination. Mikan and Kyoko huddle for warmth, and Teru cooks his food before putting out his fire. Fitting. Ultimate chef. That's the man. That's probably some good food that he's cooked up. Another arena event, I guess, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Teru bashes Mikan's head in with a mace. Oh my gosh. Usami, Monokuma, Mahiro, Kyoko, and Chiaki all decide not to go to the feast because they also could have gotten their heads bashed in. Continue. Day 5. Usami travels to higher ground. Teru makes a wooden spear. Oh no. Monokuma and Kyoko split up to search for resources. It's odd that you two are teaming up. Chiaki hunts for other tributes as well as Mahiro. It looks like we only lost Mikan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikan might not have been a sleeper pick because I know a lot of people like her, but quick Claire de Lune for her. Alright, let's keep going. It's 3 and 3 in terms of people in the class. That's really cool. This whole column, the whole fourth column, I don't think you guys can see my mouse. The whole fourth column stayed in so far. That's shocking. And then we have the two, the headmaster and the teachers, shockingly enough. Alright. Okay. Let's go back and let's proceed. Night 5. Kyoko and Teru talk about the tribute still alive. Mahiru loses sight of where she is. Monokuma and Usami talk about the tribute still alive. You know, they never really get along, but you know, I guess they can have a nice talk every once in a while. Chiaki sees a fire but stays hidden. Nobody died. Chiaki sees smoke in the distance rising, but decides not to investigate. Usami picks flowers. Mahiru and Teru work together for the day. Look at that. I don't expect them to work together ever, actually, because Teru is a sexual predator? No, not a predator. We won't call him a predator. He's a sexual handful, and Mahiru probably does not appreciate that. We've seen it in action. Kyoko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Monokuma fishes. Okay, arena event. Oh no. Okay. Mahiru survives. Teru is stung to death, rest in peace. Monokuma knocks Chiaki unconscious and leaves her there for bait. No. No. Usami knocks Kyoko unconscious and leaves her there as bait. No. Okay. Well, proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Teru. Chiaki. Kyoko. I can't be mad either because Chiaki had a good showing. She did. Okay. I think it's just Mahiru and the bear and the bunny. I didn't think this would come down to a battle between those two, and I didn't think Mahiru would make it this far because she's let me down before. Let's see how this ends. I'm interested, because a battle between Monokuma and Usami might be okay. Let's proceed. Mahiru defeats Usami in a fight but spares her life. Mahiru, what are you doing? You could have ended her life because Monokuma falls into a frozen lake and drowns. You could have won. If you lose, Mahiru, because you spared Usami's life, I will never forgive you. Proceed, because this is probably going to be the last event. Are you guys ready? Did anyone pick Mahiru or Usami? Because, oh no, I said at the beginning that I would be really mad if Usami won again. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Mahiru, please, don't let me down. Please, don't let me down. Proceed. Usami falls into a frozen lake and drowns! Do you know what this means? It means 2 cannon shots are heard in the distance. Monokuma. Usami. It means with a single kill, Mahiru won. Mahiru, who was one of my picks in the past. I'm mad. I am, because I thought about picking Mahiru again. In my mind, I was like... So here's why I picked Chiaki. I said specifically, and I think I said at the beginning, Chiaki, you let me down. In fact, I'll explain this later. I'll explain it later because we're about to go and proceed and say the winner from District 5, Mahiru, the ultimate photographer. So, there's your standings. Here's what I was gonna say. Also, it's weird that 2nd and 3rd are from the same district. I've always wanted to see like a same district show off at the end, but it was close that time. Mahiru was one of my maybe picks. I was either going to pick Gundam, Chiaki, or Mihiru, because they've all let me down in the past. And I was like, I'm feeling someone's gonna get retribution today. And I was right, I just picked the wrong one. That is, I guess Mihiru is the ultimate from District... Why am I saying from District 5? I was gonna say from Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So next week... Yeah, next week's gonna be Danganronpa 1. And I don't know why I'm calling it Danganronpa 1, it's Trigger Happy Havoc. It's the first Danganronpa. Yeah, I know why I'm calling it Danganronpa 1. And then after that, because this is the 7th one, the 8th one will be Trigger Happy Havoc. I got something planned for the 9th one. I have a couple things that I could do for the 9th one. In fact, in the comments below, leave something that you might want to see after Trigger Happy Havoc, because I've got ideas, but if someone has an especially good idea in the comment, I will pluck that and we will do it in, I guess, 2 weeks' time, technically. But the 10th one I'm extra excited for, because I'll show you real quick, I can adjust size, and I can make it 24, which is set, or I can make it 36 or 48, which means, what does that mean, you guys? I bet you're wondering. It means that we can up the ante, and we can include, for the 10th episode celebration, a episode with every single ultimate from all 3 games. 3 sets of 16. It'll be beautiful. It'll be something else. It'll be a long episode, and I will have to have the absolute mental endurance to do it. But once again, go into the comments, leave an idea, because we've done Victims, Ladies' Night, Men's Night, or Guys' Night, whatever. We've done Victims twice, and we've done Danganronpa V3 and now Danganronpa 2. Don't suggest Trigger Happy Havoc because that's next week. Just comment something, because it can be anything, because I'll look it up. You could be like, the shortest characters. We could have like a short character and a tall character in the inverse order. I like that. Or you can go by chest size, which is gonna be stupid, but it's a plan that's gonna happen eventually. You can do friends, family. Just leave a comment, leave ideas, be descriptive. 2 weeks from now, I'll pick an idea from the comments, and it'll be fun. But until then, congratulations to Mihiru. I do actually like the Mihiru one, because I've picked her in the past and she's let me down, so I feel like there's like a kernel of retribution from her winning, even though I still lost this time. This is the year of the Aviator, and it's your United States Aviator taking off, telling you stay classy passengers, and I will see you all next time. Toodaloo, flight crew.